Hey guys, Vegan Mr. V here, back with another video, and today I'm back with more Persona 4 Golden. In the last episode, we saw the normal ending of the game, but there's still a bit more left to do here. So we gotta find out exactly what started off our little... exactly how we got this power, basically. We gotta figure out how we got the power to enter the TV. And Dojima here might be able to give us some answers. I need to talk to you here. What's this all of a sudden?
The day you first came to town?
Yep.
Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right?
Yeah.
Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Tell me about it.
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place?
What place?
The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
Weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah, come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
Did he get let go or something?
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
If only you knew, Dojima. It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow.
Oh, we know.
I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early.
Right.
There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Rain, huh? I understand.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. So, yeah, maybe things are starting to come back to you guys about exactly what happened when we first arrived in Inaba. And that small thing has so much to do with this. But yeah, you can't exactly do anything here at the gas station yet. You have to actually go to the Velvet Room first. Hello. There you are.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
You could say that.
What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
You got any answers for us, Igor? Whoa.
Wow. That's a lot.
A lot of what?
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well.
There it is.
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
I believe it's called the Orb of Sight. Yep. We're gonna need that.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That
Wish
was
of
my
the
role.
world.
But people changed.
Yeah, we do that.
People stopped wishing for truth in life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one.
So you guys split?
The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself.
Yeah, if you're in the true ending, if you're on the path to the true ending, Marie does not say any of
I was
this.
left behind. With
Because
no power
Marie would not
or
be here
memories.
if you were doing the true ending.
I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Ogami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV.
Yeah, we know just who it
Real
is.
puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Quite literally.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
Alright. So, yeah. It began raining. So, y'all remember every time it rained, there would be this attendant that always stood right there. Every time it would rain. This guy. Or this girl, I should say. Hi there, do you need something? Isn't this where I first... What are you talking about? By the way, there is a specific set of dialogue options that you have to click in order to progress to the true/golden ending. If you are on the path to the true ending, that conversation with Marie never happens. Because, obviously, Marie is not there. Marie has gone off to the Hollow Forest and has succeeded in her plan. Oh, is this about a part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Go somewhere else, definitely not. Do you know Namatame? Ah, that serial murder suspect? A real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Yeah, we're not, and don't end off the conversation there. Something else I can help you with? Did those two come here? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, do you mind leaving me alone? Keep bothering him. Or her, I guess. You still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them, saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town, and I said the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all, remember? We talked for a couple of minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time we first met? Did you give me the power? Amazing! You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three, the ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Marie. Are you talking about Marie, so you're the one behind everything, or I heard about you? So you're the one behind everything.
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around.
Her comb?
Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
You could see that? Why do you laugh?
I apologize, but the appropriateness was just so amusing. The comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you first visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie. It's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
Don't look down on Marie.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
What do you mean? Why did you choose me, or who are you? Why did you choose me?
For your special potential, of course.
I'm just a high schooler.
Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Which is basically what we did the entire time.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
A gentle push. And after that, we looked sick, apparently. You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth, to end everything I don't really know. To put an end to everything.
The fog has lifted, and you still are not content? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Yup.
I am Izanami.
That name sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago.
I believe that's mythologically true as well.
You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me.
Yeah, so Izanami does not mention anything about Marie on the path to the
I
true
can
ending.
no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
So yeah, y'all remember that old myth that we heard back in Gekugan High about Izanami and Izanagi? Kinda ironic seeing as our persona is Izanagi. Not ironic. It's more fate. The one that you encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. Hey guys.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear?
Yup.
Wait, don't tell me.
You told your gathered friends about what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
If anything, it's far from over.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Sounds about right.
We don't beat her. I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Definitely.
Oh,
Whoa, what's
okay.
happening to my voice
The
here?
others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Yo, Scary, are those headphones getting wet?
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time. Alright, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town where you lived with everyone. Got some strong motivations. So yeah, let's head to Junes. Gotta go right inside the TV. Do. Yeah, so if anything, this is far from over. Ooh. This is finally it. So many things have happened up until now, but we'll beat this Izanami and put an end to this, right? Yes, but since we were all spread out over town just a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly. Yeah, you could confirm the situation. Let's just go inside the TV.
Yes, let us go.
Y'all are keeping track of what's going on right now, right? It's not exactly too hard to keep track of. That Izanami and Marie were once one being, but then split apart. Hence why Marie has that
I sense
comb.
a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced. And it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, we'll meet again. If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
Of course.
It is kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this.
And then comes Persona 4 Dancing All
You know,
Night.
This might sound like a weird thing to say.
Which is apparently canon.
It's a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
There were like 4.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together. Right. All for one and one for all!
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew.
What?
Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool.
You're one to talk.
But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Again, you're one to talk.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
Oops.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
I can't believe you didn't notice.
Let's do this.
Alright. Let's get going. So this will be the last time I help you catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck. We're gonna need it. First things first. Actually, should I? How do I not have 2 million yen? 78. Nah, we're fine. I'm gonna put you out front. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, is Rise the one we have to talk to here? Search for Izanami, there we go. Let's get going. Yep. Asihara Nakatsu. This place. Oh boy. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of mythology behind the whole Izanami, the Izanami thing, the Amino Sagiri. Quite a bit of mythology behind it, and it's actually quite interesting if you look into it. Like, obviously, there's the bit that we learned from Gekugan High when we went to visit there, but there's also a bit more that if you look into what Amino Sagiri really is, what, was it Kusumi no Ukami, if you look into what those things really are, then there's quite a bit of mythology into it. It's actually quite interesting. Also, this place might look a little familiar to some of you guys. I don't know if y'all remember back in those first couple episodes. What is this place? It doesn't feel like any of the other areas. Whenever we'd go in to rescue someone, I could sense the restless heart and how unstable it felt. But there's none of that here. Does this Izanami person not have a heart or something? She's not exactly a person. Yeah, so this place right here should look rather familiar to some of you, though. Remember when we first came here and we had that dream? Remember when we first came to Inaba, we had that dream. We were walking along a pathway that looked just like that.
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
Immune to wind? Alright, no wind attacks then. I like how I said that, and then that happens.
This one's weak to ice.
Who's immune to wind? You're strong and you nullify. How many of
5
y'all?
of them. You're outnumbered.
We are outnumbered, but regardless, we should be okay here. Yeah, we'll be fine. That's everybody, right? Yeah.
That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai.
Alright.
Let's go.
Yeah, honestly, if you're at a good enough level, the enemies in this place will not be that hard. This physical wall, yeah.
Enemies defeated.
What? Dodge physical! Mate. Anyway, yeah, the enemies in here should not be too difficult if you're at, like, a proper level. Obviously, if you're under-leveled, you might have a bit of trouble here. But honestly, it's not gonna be so much that it's gonna, like, cause problems. Not to mention, you do get quite a bit of experience from here, so by the time you're done here, you honestly should be, like, past the 80s, in all honesty. If it's your first run through, then yeah, you should be rather pretty much past the 80s. If it's not your first run through, you're probably over the 90s, maybe nearing 100 right now. Stop! I reach out.
Careful. Light's no good on this one.
Eh, that's fine. Let's see, Maziodyne. Oop, that's a bad idea. Okay, that's also a bad idea. What about this? Oh wait, you said light's not good, right?
You can win this. Just don't.
Okay, let's just try the insta-kill and see how that works out. It's not gonna work against one of them.
That's great, senpai. You really get me going.
You don't need to know that.
Down. That's the way it goes, senpai.
Okay, I don't know what you're weak against, buddy.
Don't give up.
Darkness.
Try using darkness on it.
Yeah, so that's Naoto's forte.
Someone else's turn.
Enemy defeated.
Can I just rush this then? Yep, okay.
Please come again.
Yeah, you get quite a bit of EXP and money from this place, which is really nice. What's through here? Also, this is where you can encounter the Reaper. You Persona veterans know what the Reaper is. It is an incredibly tough persona that's in these games. The Reaper of Souls. Well, everyone knows who the Reaper is, but even so, I wonder if I could find. Okay, yep, here we are. I believe. No? Okay. So yeah, the treasure boxes in this area are what is going to contain the Reaper.
Light's no good on this one.
The Reaper's gonna be inside some random treasure box that's gonna be in this dungeon. So that's a quick little warning for you.
That took forever.
But the game does warn you before you open the treasure box with the Reaper inside of it. It does give you a warning, so you can avoid the Reaper if you want to. I personally am going to avoid the Reaper just because I don't think I'm strong enough to take it on just yet. I may be nearing the 80s, but honestly, I just don't. Oh, you guys heard those chains, didn't you? I'm sure you guys heard those chains. If we go back over here, yep, those chains are getting even louder. So yeah, that treasure box that's right behind this shadow. Chances are the Reaper is right inside. And I'll just show you what the prompt is. I'm not actually gonna fight the Reaper.
Enemy down. Let me do this.
No, Yo's gonna finish off this fight right here. Nice.
I gained a level.
Nice. Although at this point it doesn't really matter. All it does is increase your stats, but you guys can hear the chains. Are we gonna hear another set of chains? Damn. Okay, I heard the chains. So whenever you hear those chains, the Reaper is close by. It's the same. It's similar to Persona 3 and Persona 5. Whenever you hear those chains, the Reaper is close by. So be careful. Oh, there's a staircase. Or not really a staircase. It's more of a portal. But hey, it's teleportation. I can't believe you've come without cowering in fear. Is that bravery or ignorance? Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the very end of YOMOTSU HIRASAKA. Was that Izanami? Let's not freak out. Come on, senpai. I think you're the only one who's freaking out right now. In all honesty. Yeah. Oh, you're locked. Hold on. Oh, wait, we don't have any keys? Damn it. That's the enemy advantage. Yep.
Look out! It's a
Ooh, Yukiko, you alright? I'm fine. Yukiko's fine too. Yosuke's doing some good hits though. Whoa! Nicely done. Oh, hey, hold it.
move now, Tokun. You're on a roll.
Did I say Yusuke? I meant Yosuke.
Couldn't move now, Tokun. You're on a roll.
I meant Yosuke. Oops.
Pain.
It's a pain. But you know what? You can't really help it sometimes. What's a pain is that they absorb physical. So I gotta...
Wow, now Tokun,
Mate.
you defeated 2 enemies. Persona! There!
Seriously? Bruh. Look at that. Over 1,400 damage. That's a waste of XP. Or not XP. SP. Ooh. Hellbiker. Let's just get the XP up. Oh god, I hope I don't get a nosebleed. If I get a nosebleed, I'm going to cry. Anybody else who's like... Is there anybody else out there who's like really sensitive when it comes to nosebleeds and stuff? Hi, buddy. Oh, no. Hi, but... Oh my god, why can't I hit these things? Why am I so bad at hitting these things? What the hell is going on?
It's immune to physical attacks.
Yeah, we learned that last time.
That's
Ooh.
amazing.
Naruto?
Senpai, give
Oh no,
it
that's me. Ow.
Senpai, can you hear me? Wake
Thank
up,
you,
Senpai.
Yosuke. Anyway, let's finish this off as fast as we can. Truth be told, I think I'm at a good enough level to take on most of this dungeon without going through the shadows. There is a mini boss on the next floor though, so Makarakarn, Mabufudine, and Regenerate. Oh no, do not look away from the cards. I think I'm gonna get Alilat. Nice. You get so much shit. Whatever. I was gonna say I probably shouldn't cuss here, but oh well, it's whatever at this point. That just leads to a treasure? No, it does not. Where are you leading me here? Where are you leading me here? You better be leading me to the staircase. Is this a staircase? Yes, it is. Alright, let's keep moving. I believe the paths, the floors in this dungeon, the scenery of this corridor, you've seen it before, haven't you? Yeah, I remember. What you saw in your dream that night was the result of your awakening to your power. Could it be fate that I now await your arrival? Yeah, it's true. We have seen this in a dream. We've seen this very well, not this very pathway. But we've seen a pathway just like this in a dream. And I believe we'll see it nearing the end of this dungeon. But, oh shoot, I forget what I was saying earlier before I was cut off. I'm gonna just ignore the shadow, honestly. I believe there is a mini-boss right through this door. Yup, let's just head on in. The power that you have attained and your determination to face me, let's see how strong they are. So, yeah, this Minotaur guy, honestly, it's a really simple boss.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
He's a bit of a heavy hitter, sure, but the only things that he's immune to is light and darkness. Everything else is perfectly fine against him. Look at that. We're at a pretty good level, I think. Because we're doing a lot of good damage here. Look at that. I didn't even have a turn. Really easy boss. And we're already at rank 80. Nice. Vigor. What the hell is Vigor? It's a Vigor song. Yeah, that's recovery has become stronger, which is always nice. So that wasn't enough to break your will. Come on then. Though you may accomplish nothing but to needlessly prolong your suffering. I'm actually going to end off this video here, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!